Good morning. Today is Sunday, November 3rd. It is 6:45. That's AM, not PM. And it is time to get started back to build the brand. I appreciate you guys following. I am Mikey Moran. And I'm building brand on my YouTube channel. I hope you guys have been following along. We have a bunch of episodes out already. We're starting from scratch. We are building the brand Hair Fleek, and we've got a lot of work to do. We've got 2 orders so far. The money clock has started, meaning the money clock started. We got expenses, but we don't have a lot of revenue. So here's the thing. I got to work as fast as possible to start getting revenue inside the business. And it's going okay so far. To get some orders in the first week. I know a lot of hair companies that don't. This is with minimal promotion. Now, I could have thrown a bunch of money at stuff. I could have done a few things to really amp this up. But what I'm doing, I want to make sure you guys understand, I'm not trying to use all the other stuff I've built over the last decade in the hair industry. I'm trying to pretend like I haven't been in the hair industry for 10 years, have stores, and done a lot, okay? And I'm not saying that to brag. I'm just saying, like, I have the resources and some ways to, I don't want to say cheat the system. I have some ways to cheat the system, okay, with using some of my other websites and other things. For example, if I wanted to quickly get sales instead of just throwing $20 a day out there on Facebook, I could actually share my audiences that we've built with private label that's on Facebook and Meta. And I could share those with Hair Fleek and probably get some hair sales pretty quickly, but I'm not doing that. I'm pretending like this is something totally new, which it is. So I want you guys to understand that, we're building this from scratch. I feel like this, I know this is going to be a success. It's just going to take a little bit of time. We've got some work to do today. And that is going to be continue building out the collection pages. I need to get ready to communicate with the freelancers, my writers. We need to get some more content on the site. And really at this time, unless we hired influencers, our SEO is not going to get traffic or ramp up the ads. We're not going to get much more traffic on the site. But we're not going to pay for all this as of yet until we build a few more things out. So I'm going to show you guys here in a little bit some of the stuff I'm working on. All right, because it is not even 7 a.m. on a Sunday. I know a lot of people are asleep, getting ready for church or whatnot. We definitely need to give a little shout out to some coffee. Now, let's go over here to the computer, jump back over to the computer screen and take a look-see at what we got. Just yesterday or the day before, I was mentioning how I was going for the keyword bulk hair. And we have it dialed in over here on the website. Let me go ahead and show you that. Bulk hair. So let me pull her down. You can see the URL has bulk hair. And then we're talking about bulk human hair, and we got some information here. So we are dialed in pretty well for bulk hair here, D-Wave bulk hair. Even though we have one bulk hair product, we need to expand on that. But we'll get there. Let's go over here to the keywords. So we lost a position. This is just in the last 24 hours. So we lost one position, which is fine. Not too much movement. See, if I showed you private labels, Hrefs, where this is tracking the keywords, it's wild up and down every day. But, because it's a new site, Google's kind of like, who the hell are you guys? Are you important? Should I start ranking you? It's going to take a little bit of time. Now, we're going to continue to add products, product pages, collection pages, and blog posts so we can get more keywords. Once these keywords start getting a little bit higher in position, kind of like double drawn hair bundles, we are going to have to start working a little bit harder on moving those up the rankings. So hopefully we can start getting some free traffic from Google. Even if it's something, I don't generally like to go for keywords under a search volume. This is estimated search volume of 100. Okay, this is at 50. I feel like almost you're wasting your time. Even in position 1, you may get 1 click a day, and that could be a lot of work for 1 click a day. Now, if I ranked number 1 for bulk hair, that would probably get me about 1,000 clicks a month, about 30 clicks a day. And with a 1% conversion rate, I would just say I would probably get 1 order of bulk hair every 3 days. Now that's where things start getting a little bit interesting. I want you guys to start thinking about some of this stuff when building out your websites, think about specific keywords and certain things that people are searching for and how you're going to target them on your site by creating the content around it. Now, today, I'm going to go in a little bit more of a deep dive of building out these collection pages with some text, okay? We're going to use ChatGPT. I'm going to manually write this. I might speed up the video a little bit just so it's not repetitive or you're not just sitting here because these do take some time. Or maybe we should just let the clock run. Maybe I should put a little clock somewhere on here, have my editor clock that, and we can see how long it takes. Okay, let's start. Okay, we're going to do virgin hair bundle deals, and we're going to go to products, collections. We're going to find virgin hair bundle deals. Okay, now you can see we have just a few here. We have our SEO. Let's go ahead and get that set up. Virgin hair bundle deals, popular textured bundles. I don't know. Google's going to put what they want here. Let's see. Shop our affordable. People like affordable. Virgin hair bundle deals. Shop our affordable bundle deals. This is actually where this next thing is going to come in. Okay, because we're trying to be having a little fun with this. So what we're doing is, you can see here, give me 20 flirty and sassy one-liners specifically for how to make a cheap, how good a cheap virgin hair. I can't even talk it so early. It's not that early. It's Sunday. I should be chilling, but I got to work because this is my side hustle and I'm not making sales, so I can't even sleep. Like if you can sleep well when you're not getting sales when the money clock's on, I don't know how you do it. I can't. Okay, I'm not wired that way. So cheap virgin hair bundle deal with. Will make the woman look without breaking the bank. So what I'm trying to go for here is we want to let people know like, hey, this is affordable hair, because really I'm not trying to make a bunch of money on this yet. As I've told you guys, we need to get reviews. To get reviews, we need sales. So we got to be big hair, small price, luxury look, budget, spend less, slay more, hair design without a high price tag. So what I'm trying to do is something a little different than... I'm trying to do something a little different with this. So this is something that you're going to see in Google search, right? So I want to make it fun. Shop the best virgin hair bundle deals, spend less, slay more, get the hair you deserve. Like if you saw this in Google instead of all other miscellaneous BS people put in there, like including myself, you might be a little clicky over here, and that's the goal. It's not bad. And we're going to say ships fast from our Atlanta warehouse. So I want to maximize the 160 characters as much as possible. You can see here, we're going for virgin hair bundle deals, virgin hair bundle deals. I could say something about, I'm just going to do popular textured bundles. People know what that is. Now, we're going to have to do something a little different here. Now, this is going to be at the top, and I'm going to go ahead and save this before Shopify does something crazy to me like they did in the last episode. Okay, so at the top, we're going to have to do two things. First thing is we need one more one-liner, and I really wanted to say virgin hair bundle deals. Cheap virgin hair bundle has you covered. Flawless virgin hair for less. It's the glam. Let's see here. With a bundle deal, makes looking looks total meh. I mean, some of these are okay, but it's not really matching like the hair fleek vibe. Oh, this is it right here. I like how this sounds. Okay, so this is what we're doing. We're going to just paste this in here. Now, stick with me for a second. Stick with me. Now, I'm going to do an H2. No, I got to do a split. Okay, and then, God, sometimes Shopify does this thing. Do you see how this is getting messed up? This is some weird thing that sometimes happens with Shopify. So let me go out. Let me go back in. It's going to be funky code here again. Okay, so that's fine. We got to do this thing where it's split Okay, it's gonna give me a hard time again. I'm telling you, this stuff does happen. So let me get out. Let me go back in. I almost want to clear this whole thing out, but sometimes I have to copy and paste it. So let's go ahead and get this second one. So we're going to add something else here. Let's see. Looks amazing. Save your coins. Big hair, small, luxury look, budget price. Okay, I'm not going to use the extra. I'm going to show you why here in just a second. So let's put this here. Now, this is a heading tag. So this is an H2. Stick with me. I'm going to show you exactly what it looks like in just a second here. So what you definitely want to do is make all these capital. I'm going to save this, and then we're going to take a look. Okay. Now, let me show you what I'm trying to get at while it takes a second to save. Let's see if I have text. Let me find one that I have text with. Hair bundle deals. Okay. So you can see here, I have some special code that puts a line of text here and then the text at the bottom. To do that, you can't just copy and paste this code, but I'm going to copy it because sometimes Shopify likes when I copy this. Virgin hair bundle deals. So if you look at this now, it's all up here. Okay. Now with this special code I have, I'm going to paste this in here. I'm going to save it. We're going to go back. We're going to refresh. We're going to refresh. It'll show up in a minute. You'll see what I'm saying. Basically, what that's going to do is it's going to keep this line up here, and then the H2, which is the heading 2, it's going to put down here. Oh, it's putting it down there twice. So basically, it just needs to remove it from here. There you go. Okay. Sometimes when you're updating stuff, don't freak out if it doesn't look exactly right as you're doing it. So you have the H2 that's going to start off at the top. We're going to need some text here. So I'm trying to keep it with, I don't want to use too much AI, but some of the stuff is good. Look amazing, save your coins. I really like save your coins. This is definitely something I like. So we're going to put this towards the bottom. Okay. We're going to save that there, but we need to build out a little bit more. Now, the reason why I'm doing it like this, the editor, like showing the source code, I can add the split and other stuff. Okay. So let's see, glam up. Okay. So we're just going to do this here. Feel like a queen on a budget with virgin hair that's both gorgeous and affordable. Now, I know you might be like, why aren't you saying virgin hair bundle deal here? We don't want to keyword stuff. Keyword stuffing is when we're trying to rank for virgin hair bundle deals here. If you keyword stuff, it's not going to work. So virgin hair, but I do need it here. I just realized virgin hair bundle deals. So we don't, it's just virgin hair. We're going to relate that to virgin hair bundle deals. We're not going to keyword stuff. And then I'm going to go ahead. This is going to make sense in just a second. We're going to do one more of these. See, I'm trying to make it so it's like these sayings. It's more emotional. Get people how they're going to feel. Let's see. Now, I don't want to say cheap too much. Okay. There we go. So sometimes what I'll do is I'll just use a variation of it, and we're going to go H3 here. Okay, now we can save this, and then we're going to go back over to the editor. Now, this gives us some spacing here we're going to have to work out. So we're going to start building this out. This is going to be the last sentence right here. So we're just going to be building this out with additional text. So with the virgin hair, we see that we have body wave, straight, deep wave, blonde, and then blonde options. Okay, so let's start typing here. When you are ready for a deal, look no further than a bundle deal from Hairfleek. I don't know if I want to keep the hashtags always, but it's good for right now. We have the most popular textures, including straight, wavy, and curly options. Now, the reason why I'm not going specifically, this is Grammarly helping me out with my grammar when ready for a deal. It shortens it up, kind of helps out a little bit. Now, I'm going for straight, wavy, and curly. I'm not going too much into this, like the body wave and deep wave. A lot of people are searching for like wavy and curly bundle deals, not necessarily deep wave bundle deal, but they are. But I'm trying to have a nice variation of words here. Want to have more fun? Go blonde. Want to have, why did I have two there twice? Go blonde. We have amazing deals, we have the best blonde hair bundle deals with both straight and wavy textures. We all know that blondes have more fun. You can watercolor the blonde hair to many different colors if you want to make a splash. Okay, so this is looking pretty good. I occasionally do like to just do a quick little save so nothing gets messed up. Watercolor is one word. Okay, fine. We're looking pretty good here. We recommend, so people love to know how many bundles they need for a sew-in. So we recommend 2 bundles for shorter lengths, under 14 inches. 14 inches. And 3 bundles for lengths up to 24 inches. I forgot, I don't know if, because it's the quote, it's going to make me do like it likes bundles. See, it wants to delete the bundles, but I want to keep that for 24 inches. Okay. If you are deciding if you want style, okay. So this is looking pretty good. Now it's looking better. Thank you, Grammarly. Look, Grammarly Pro. Wow, Grammarly Pro is good. Okay, affordable virgin hair. Let's capitalize this. That looks top tier. Oh my God. I should tell ChatGPT next time to make it all caps. Yes, please add that there. Okay. I don't want to have we. It's like www. You see that? www, too much. And there I go again. Why pay more? Our bundle deals, our virgin hair bundle deals, are a mix of great price with quality human hair bundles. Okay. Great price of human hair bundles. Nobody beats our 10-inch bundle deal and 3 bundles per deal for other lengths. Now here's the thing. Sometimes I don't like to go too crazy with these, right? I think this should look pretty good at this point. We have a decent amount of text. We could probably add a little bit more. This is an H2. This is an H3. So we're breaking up the headings here. Now, what I like to do is go ahead and do this here. And then we're going to let this sit for a while. We're going to let Google find the page. It's going to start indexing some keywords, and it's probably going to start indexing some keywords that are not on the page. Once that happens, what we're going to do is we are going to start adding those keywords and building more content around the keywords that Google is ranking us for. So that's just a strategy of you don't have to go all in at the beginning. Okay, you can take your time building these up because it does take time. Like if I was going to sit here this morning and build this out for all of these, well, I do have some. So what I've been doing is, but not this one, so I'll probably do like 2 a day, 3 a day at max. I might do 1 in the morning, 1 at night, because it is hard to not be redundant when you're talking about very similar things in the words that you use. Unless you're a great writer. There's some great writers that can just sit here and knock this out, no problem, and it's easy for them to be creative. But I am trying to have a diverse vocabulary so it all just doesn't seem the same to Google. And also I'm trying to make it fun and just kind of interesting. So when a visitor is on the website and they actually do read the text, I want them to see it and be like, oh, this is different than other hair companies. Like what they're saying is actually kind of fun and flirty and just, it's funny, right? So that's part of the deal. Now, one other thing is we have our links at the bottom, and we could definitely add some additional links down here and additional menus. So let me show you how we're going to do that, because this is important. We're going to go to navigation. We are going to create a menu. So this is going to be called bundles menu. I'm just called bundles, I guess. That's probably good enough. Add menu item. And then we're going to go to collections. So we're going to have hair bundles. And we're going to add, we're basically going to build out the same menu that I have at the top, but then it's just at the bottom for the hair bundle. So we have hair bundles, then it goes to human hair bundles. See, this is what I'm building out. So it goes hair bundles, human hair, virgin hair, double drawn. And that's basically going in the line versus quality and price. So human hair bundles, virgin hair bundle. I don't know why I have bundle and everyone else's bundles. Might need to look into that. These are the little things you sometimes just kind of find. Now, I'm not going to change the URL of that. I'll probably just add an S at the end. Not that it's a big deal. So we add raw hair bundle, but that should be at the end. But we can just fix that here in a second. Collections, double drawn bundles, double drawn virgin hair bundle. Right. Okay, so that's 245, and it should match here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All hair bundles. Let's see, we might as well just add the all so it all matches. All hair bundles. Now the all hair bundles is a page that has everything. Do I have to have this? I absolutely don't. The reason why I'm doing this is just giving me another collection page that is different than the other ones, and I can add a lot of text and I talk about all the different bundles. So over time, this will start ranking because we're going to start building backlinks to all this stuff. So we have this menu saved. We're going to go over to online store, customize, run down to the bottom here. You're going to have footer, quick links. We're going to add a block. We're going to add, I got my camera right there. We're going to add a menu, change. We're going to add bundles, and we're going to say bundles. And save. Now, what that does is it gives us a few more links and a little bit better navigation for the website. We could easily do the same for bundle deals. These have with closure and everything else, and I haven't even finished building out the bundle deals yet. So like the raw hair bundle deals I haven't built out, double drawn. So we're going to wait on building these out or that menu until we get these. Now you might be like, well, Mikey, the menu looks kind of funny at the bottom now. Yeah, it doesn't look how exactly I would like it, but that's okay because we're going to continue to add this. This is what I'm saying. This is why I'm not immediately throwing money on ads or influencers or other things, because there's still a lot of building out. And you can see this already took almost 20 minutes to do just a few things on here. And this is a side hustle. I'm running private label during the day, so I only have so much time to do this because I want to do this as an experiment, kind of like if you were building this out yourself and you have a full-time job. So I'm treating it like I have a full-time job because I have a full-time plus job and doing this at, like today, 6 something in the morning on a Sunday. If you want to start a business, that's sometimes what you want to do. I'll let you know. If you know my story, I wrote about it in a book, Periodically Beauty. I would love for you to read that book. Put a lot into that. When I first started private label back in 2014, I said I have to do this a little bit different. And one of the things that I said I have to do is I need to build this as a real business. So what I did is I was working a full-time 50-hour job, okay, full-time plus. So I was working on building private label before going into the office. I'd get into the office around like 8:30. After leaving the office, sometimes 6, 7 o'clock. And then I had employee 1, kept working on it on the side. Then I had employee 2. I'm still working on the side. Employee 3. Then over time, what happened was I built up the business enough where I could quit my full-time job and I was employee number 4. And after 2.5 years is when I got paid my first dollar. 2.5 years before I got paid. I mean, I'm talking hundreds and hundreds of hours of work for free so it could support my salary. And then once I came on to the company in 2016, private label absolutely exploded. Then everyone knew about private label because I could give it my full attention. Now, doing this for Hair Fleek, this is taking some time in my brain power away from private label, which can be dangerous because you can only do so many things. But at the same time, one of my hobbies is I want to educate others and help others and build out my YouTube channel. So that's why I'm doing this. I don't have a lot of other hobbies besides walking, going to the gym. So I'm treating this not just as a side hustle. It's dangerous to say hobby as a business, but it's also building out my YouTube channel and having fun, interacting with you guys, teaching, hopefully leave comments and I can help show you how to do new things and hopefully you can grow your business, whether you're in the hair industry or not. I know a lot of people want to be in the hair industry and we've helped thousands of people get into the hair industry, so it just makes sense. Okay, it just makes sense. Now, I'm going to continue to work on this morning and then we'll see. We'll see where we can get today. Hoping for a first sale. Make sure you check out real quick in the comments. Go visit hairfleek.com. If you do need some hair, support the channel and grab some bundles. I would love to talk about that. Hopefully I can convince you to leave a review on the website. But for now, I need to cut the camera and get back to work.